name's Dennis, and I'm about 65 years old. And I had a penile implant that had malfunctioned, and I needed a revision. Well, I like doing my research, so there was a particular technique that I was interested in that I thought might be a possibility as well. And it's rather rare and challenging. And I found that there were only like 2 people that I could find. There might be more, but I couldn't find them in the United States that even do this procedure. And Dr. Clavel was one of those people. And it also told me that even if he doesn't do the procedure, that he was at the highest level of expertise to even be able to consider doing this. Well, he was very friendly. He answered all my questions, and I'll tell you that sometimes I can get on people's nerves. I'll ask questions. I kind of dig into things a little bit, and he was very forthright and helpful in answering my questions. He didn't seem to be annoyed at my questions at all, whereas a lot of times the doctor will, you ask him something and you almost feel like you're imposing upon them, I think that Dr. Clavel is unique in the profession because of my implant. I've gone through a couple of revisions, and the doctors I've interacted with, and even for other issues, their heart's not in it as much as with Dr. Clavel. He seems to me someone who's truly sincere in his desire to fulfill your interest, help you out. And he seems like a truly compassionate person. I suppose I was looking forward to it because it was an option that certainly it wasn't satisfactory what I was dealing with then. And it seemed like something that would give me control, actually more control than the average person perhaps, over the functioning of my sexual life. I didn't have to worry about ever losing an erection. Well, it was fine. The medication you gave me worked very well. There was a little bit of discomfort, but all I have to do is take some medication and it'd go away for at least a couple days or something like that, and then it might come back and I have to do it again. But after a couple weeks, it became negligible. And I think the only reason why I had that kind of discomfort is that you were willing, unlike some surgeons, to go be more aggressive with the sizing probably of the implant, rather than being, shortening it to be on the safe side. Thankfully, things worked out really well. I was delighted that I was able to add 4 centimeters to the implant, and my wife was happy about it as well. I would say sincerely go to someone that you feel confident in. I would suggest you do some research like I did first. You can't go wrong by calling up Dr. Clavel. If he's not the right person, I'm sure he'll recommend someone who is. Although I don't see how you could find anyone better qualified than Dr. Clavel, to be honest. I suppose me just utilizing it is not that thrilling, but my wife's response was probably more telling. Her eyes popped and she said, "Oh, well," she liked the idea. She said, "Well, it's a lot thicker and larger than it was before." So she was delighted in that respect. And in fact, we were kind of being on rocky roads there, and then things got better. So my thought on that, folks, is that this is an important part of your life. Getting it right, and going without a solution is probably not an option if you want to keep your relationship going well.